Some people said the migration of Prophet ﷺ, that is Hijrah from Mecca to Medina, was a coward decision by the Prophet ﷺ. It wasn't a coward decision. It was a leadership strategy, that is to leave the territory where you are being persecuted to the territory where people are going to give you peace and tranquility. The Prophet ﷺ took this decision in order for him to relieve his followers, that is to make sure that they are not being suffered in the hands of the kafir again. That was the reason why he took this decision, and the reason was a divine decision because it was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that asked him to leave his own house and migrated to Medina. So it wasn't a coward decision by the Prophet ﷺ, it was a leadership strategy. That is, you cannot continue suffering in the hands of your enemies, and your followers are also suffering, then you leave them to be suffered. You lead all of them to be massacred just because they want to proclaim the message of Allah. Because there was an alternative for them, that is to migrate to Medina. So they did. The enemies of Allah were so powerful. They have so many weapons to fight the Prophet ﷺ and his followers. They were also richer. They were also influential in the land. So if they continue to live in Mecca, majority of them or all of them would have been wiped out. So the next decision for them is for them to migrate to a land that is going to accept their own religion. When you are less powerful to your enemy, if you have opportunity to migrate, that is to leave the territory of that your enemy to another territory that is going to accommodate you, it is better for you to do than for you to remain there and continue to be persecuted in that land. In the Quran, Allah uses Al-Aziz Al-Hakim so many times. That is the one that is powerful and that is wise. So Allah was powerful and wise. So the Prophet was not powerful then he was wise. The wisdom gave him the opportunity to migrate to Medina. Then if you are powerful and you are not wise, so that means you are going to lose the battle. Adolf Hitler lost the battle because Adolf Hitler was powerful, but Adolf Hitler was not wise. He opened so many battlefields, fighting so many wars, many countries. So he lost the battle. Odumeji Ojukwu lost the battle, the Biafra, because he was powerful. He had so many weapons, but he did not have wisdom. That was the reason why he lost the war. The Prophet later came to the Mecca and conquered the Mecca after he migrated to Medina, because migration can be a reinforcement for you as a leader. You can migrate to a place where you're going to be reinforced. But Hijrah is teaching us that don't fight your enemy when you are less powerful to your enemy. Leave their territory for them. Then you can leave and reinforce and come back to fight your enemies. The way Muhammad came back, but what he came back to do was not to fight. We are going to talk about that in the next video, inshallah. As a Muslim, when you are being maltreated and you are suffering in the hands of some people, the best is for you to look for escape routes and escape to another land that you are going to be there for some time, so that you are going to have peace and tranquility in that land. So this is a strategy of a leader. That is a leader to make sure that his followers are not suffering again. Then for him to enforce, that is to come back and fight that war when he's powerful, when he has so many supporters. So the Prophet did the same. So some people that are saying that the Prophet was a coward for him to migrate to Medina, it was a fallacy. It wasn't any good statement about the Prophet. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to protect us against our enemy, so that we are going to be invincible to them, and they will not have power in order to harm us. Assalamu alaikum.